Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Princess Leah, and this is your daily divine messages from Spirit for our weekly wisdom, first week of August. Happy August. I hope your weekend was wonderful, moving into this brand new year or brand new month as we are continuing and getting closer and closer to our Lionsgate peak on 8/8. And Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle, my cat, was here just chilling with us for a second. And so I've got cat hair all over the place. But I hope you're doing well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am here to do my part to heal the heart of the divine masculine and the sacred feminine through conscious love, using the methods of tarot, oracles, sound bowl, intuitive channeling, and see what kind of messages that we have coming from our gracious, omnipresent divine to learn more about how to navigate this road to conscious love. And if you're a returning family and friend, welcome back, beloved. Thank you so much for being here. All your support is always appreciated. And if you haven't already done so and feel called to be a part of our itty bitty vibe tribe, definitely subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. And if any of these messages resonate with you, please hit that like button. It lets our audience know who is needing to get more notifications. It lets our audience know, it lets YouTube know that our audience is receiving so that you can get more notifications. And it lets me also know that you're here and helps me tap into the energies of those who are here. So let's go ahead and get started with our heart chakra sound bowl meditation and see what kind of messages want to be received through this. If you are new, you can place your hand on your heart. You can close your eyes and take a deep breath. And if there are any messages that come through for you as we tune into the frequencies of the heart chakra, those messages are for you. I do feel some sensations, kind of a fluttering in my heart just happened. Like butterflies, a little bit of excitement feeling. Could be a little bit of nervousness as our body doesn't know the difference between nervous and excited because it does the same reflexes, reactions. So maybe there's something that you are anticipating for this month, this week, that makes you feel excited. Maybe there's a little bit of nervousness, but for the most part, I'm feeling eager for this week to unfold. I'm paying attention to the sounds around me, the birds, the airplanes, the cicadas, the meditation cars, the people. And I'm hearing this as a really, really important grounding practice for this week too, because when we get excited, it's easy to lose our grounding, our footing a little. When we get nervous, it's because we're feeling a bit off kilter. As the air conditioning turns on, thank you. Close the door so that too much distractions, noise can't come in and infiltrate. Thank you, Spirit. And that kind of took the vibration, the frequency away. So I'm hearing to give this week space and time to ground and center, to focus, and to allow your body to feel what it's feeling without too much reactivity. The Star Child Akashic Tarot, see what kind of messages the energies this week are going to be presenting. Beautiful, the Lovers. I love that. This merging of the masculine and feminine, Vesica Pisces, as it moves into a third, as it creates a third unanimous energy. It looks like a third, right? Because there are three spaces if you can see it. But really it's coming into one energy. The twins. Ten of Pentacles I'm seeing. The Empress. Awakening your divine. Feminine energy of attraction, attracting, receiving, creating, the Chariot here, trusting in divine timing. With the Four of Cups, interesting energy after the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Empress showed up. The Four of Cups also came through over the weekend, wisdom, so maybe there is an additional message that might follow. That maybe for you if you feel called to go to my Daily Divine Messages from Spirit playlist. You can check out this last one from the 1st of August. But I'm seeing this energy here of trusting in divine timing here with the Chariot and the Four of Cups. Not worrying about the cup that has spilled as she covers herself from feeling exposed, exploited, hurt. Maybe she's feeling a bit, maybe you've been feeling a bit used or forgotten or abandoned, neglected. These are some heavy words, strong words that can really pull you into this one spilled cup energy and cause you to forget about the three standing cups. The Three of Cups is about enjoying life, celebrating life. But maybe there could have been some things that didn't go quite as planned, but that doesn't mean it's set in stone. My throat chakra closing up. Nothing is yet set in stone. Your truth is still to be seen and heard and expressed, and it will cause you to step out of your comfort zone. North Node. The North Node just moved into Aquarius, of being your own true, authentic individual amongst the collective for the sake of humanity. So the Aquarius energy is very solution oriented. That's why this nothing is yet set in stone, even though Aquarius is a fixed air. Aquarius energy is the outside of the box thinker. If there's a problem, well, how can we move into the energy of the solution? If there has been, pain or suffering, how can we move into healing and wellness? We have to get creative with the way that we get out of our comfort zone. We have to get creative with how we can shift our focus onto what is worthy of focusing on, to appreciate, to celebrate, even in the midst of sorrow or despair. How can you slowly take the steps out of those energies of despair and sorrow to release negativity? Because that's what we are needing this week. To trust that nothing is yet set in stone. Everything is still allowed, is still in the process. As what I'm hearing actually is energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It's just always reforming, transforming into new energy. So when you release negativity, when you release the negative thoughts, habits, patterns, beliefs, you transmute that negative energy into manifesting your true intentions, because you start being more mindful of your words, your thoughts. Same thing as we were talking about with your body doesn't know the difference between anxious and excited, nervous and excited. So if you choose to focus your word, your thoughts, your energy on love and excitement and eagerness and appreciation, your true intentions will manifest, because that is the energy that you're giving to create, to focus on, to move you out of your comfort zone, out of the negativity, and into your chariot, into your forward movement. Yeah, look at that perspective underneath that. Shift your perspective. The oppression underneath that. Shifting from the things that have been oppressing you into trusting in divine love and well-being. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will all be manifested through the word. So how you use your words, look at that. So speak with integrity. I love that. Speak with integrity. Impeccability. Because our words are what create our reality. It might be a little bit uncomfortable at first. I think this card also came out in the weekend, step out of your comfort zone. So it might feel uncomfortable at first if you're used to speaking in deprecation and self-loathing or self-judgment, or even speaking about in resentment towards others or circumstances. It might feel a bit uncomfortable as you release the negativity if that's what you have been habituating by practice. But the more you practice speaking with integrity, the more you practice choosing the words of love and acceptance and trust, forgiveness, radical acceptance, you step into true, ultimate freedom. Because you can go into any circumstance, but the evolution of your manifested reality, the evolution of your spiritual and cellular DNA is starting to expand. It's starting to evolve with your life force energy. I love this. It's really beautiful. Your life force energy is evolving, going through an energetic upgrade, evolution. So maybe you're resting a lot because you're processing. Maybe you're having vivid dreams, different kinds of dreams, because you're processing through the shifts that are happening. The Chariot card is about waiting for the command of the leader to say, now it's time to move into battle. Essentially, is where the idea of the Chariot card comes from, is waiting, the prince and the soldier waiting on the command of the emperor, the king, excuse me, to move forward into war, into battle. But they cannot move until the signal is given. So if you see it from another angle, right, another perspective, this is about waiting for the right time to move into battle, to move into the evolution of your new self. I say new, but really it's true. That's the right word. To balance your forces, like we saw with the Lover's card, balanced forces, the yin yang, the feminine and masculine energy merging, balancing, cooperating, harmonizing with each other. And this is within ourselves as well as our collective, external counterpartship. We all carry the feminine and masculine energy within us. And that's what's upgrading. That's what's evolving. That's what's tapping into our freedom. That is what is bringing us, manifesting our true intention of love, of freedom, of integrity. 24, 25 steps that are being taken. 24 to 34. A whole decade of time that you have been evolving, maybe between the ages of 24 to 34 for some of you. I see that as a personal thing, as when I was 24 is when I had my child, when I evolved into a mother. And now I'm 34, tapping into my true, authentic life force energy, really fully stepping into the freedom of my own impeccability and balance forces within my feminine and masculine internal collective and external collective. 19, that could also be a significant number or age. These could be angel numbers. But this is your time. The green light that is being told that for the time right now, for this chariot, the green light that is that divine, gracious, omnipresent, divine God, Jah, Spirit, Allah, however you want to call it, is giving you the green light signal to release negativity, to transform the energy of negativity into impeccability, integrity, freedom, to tap into your life force energy, which is God's source energy, and move from that power. I'm hearing shifting out of powerlessness. There's a book I started reading, Release from Powerlessness, claiming your power back. This is the freedom that we seek when we claim our power, our life force energy, when we balance our forces, when we release the negativity, when we speak with integrity to manifest our true intentions of love. Nothing is set in stone. So where you're at right now is not where you have to be tomorrow, or even in 5 minutes, or next week. It just is going to take some stepping out of the old patterns, the old habits, the old belief systems, the old agreements, and focusing on what is here worthy of celebrating. Very beautiful. So I love this message. I hope you do too, and I trust that those who needed to find this message will find it. If it is resonating with you, if it is helping you move through this week or whenever this message finds you, because energy is timeless. So even if it's in the future, if it's still resonating for you, it's the time that you were supposed to find it. Hit that like button if this is speaking to your spirit, and join our Vibe Tribe. Join us on this road to conscious love. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Know when I go live, be with us, be with your girl, be with spirit. And be in peace and love for this week. And until next time, my beautiful beloveds, I will see you in the next moon. Peace and love. Namaste.